Hello, everyone. This is Dragma here, and I am checking up on all the creatures I have. Unfortunately, we lost the spider, which was the orbital spider. Unfortunately, she did pass, which I'll show you guys. She did pass away, which is a sad, sad thing. But we have a new spider in her cage. Got Rosie. I'll show you that one. And you got Rufus 2.0. I mean 2.30. You got Mama's, which is the snake in here. She's hiding. You can see her body right there. She's hiding. You got Fluffy, which is this male snake. He's a lot calmer. He's a lot nicer. Of course, we got the mice, which right now I think they're taking a nap. Yep, they're taking a nap. They should have been moving by now. They're taking a nap. We did get some crayfish. We got a big new male, which I'll have to handle him more. And there's a small one over here. Of course, we got Blue right here. This male, he is wild. He is what we call ferocious. See, right now I'm just checking up on him, seeing how he is. He's a big boy. He's not too much scared, but I'm hoping he will actually breed with her and move on to their lovely little lives. I want her to repopulate. Usually they're solitary creatures, but I'm actually hoping they'll breed. See, once he's used to the actual cage, he'll start calming down. He'll get used to everything. See, I'm going to move all this stuff over here so I can sit on the ground because I was cleaning up stuff. The frog cage looks like crap, but the big frog ate 2 centipedes I dropped in there. I had to force feed him. Of course, we got the bug terrarium piece. I don't know why oh, now I know why. It's like so god darn. Here we go. Yeah, we got the bug terrarium piece. Everybody remembers the old Lewis Boardhunt spider that I used to have named Sylvia, right? This is I found another one just as big. And this is the old cage where that orbital spider used to be in. Got roly-polies in there and everything for her. So she'll be living in this cage for a pretty long time until winter comes, and she's gonna die off, and I'll feed her off to the other ones. I did get him new bedding. He is actually really enjoying it, which actually he's right there, everybody. You can see his tail, he's right there. But he's a lot closer there. He's actually really enjoying this. He can burrow, make his own home. I'll stick him all the way in the back. Then we got these guys, which these guys are food for the other creatures, which they're all hiding. Let's stir them up a little. We got roly-polies. We got centipedes. All sorts of stuff. Now I'm going to show you Rosie. Rosie's my big wolf spider. Everybody knows Rosie is my biggest wolf spider I have right now. She's my lovely princess of a spider. She's been with me for a year and 2 months. I decided to buff up her game, give her a bigger centipede, bigger than she usually gets. She flipped over. I actually kind of got scared because I thought she was actually bit, but that was just me. But luckily, nothing bad happened. She took it down with no problem, got its head, killed it off. I'm happy. Right now, I'm just filling up her water bowl, so don't mind me, guys. I'm just filling up the water bowl. Got the light up there, which is bright as hell. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys her. There's Rosie. I don't want to stick my fucking hand in it. That would be stupid. See, this piece right here would represent my thumb. This is how big this is 1 inch of a thumb. She's pretty big. She's pretty scary too. She's still eating as well, which I don't want to disturb her. I'm just going to move her backwards so I can scrub her walls. So I can clean up her wall. But yeah, there's Rosie. It's actually a good comparison to keep her right there. Now, I'm going to show you our biggest creature yet. This is the biggest arachnid I have in my room. Same species. But this is the biggest one. See, look at the size differences. This one's as big as my thumb, long-wise. She's not even big, that big. They're pretty big spiders, but she's bigger. She's not big. Not big. Not. And she takes down like a beast. And she's still eating as well. They've been eating for now almost half an hour, give or take. But this is the biggest spider I have. I want you guys to name her, because we got Rosie here. Got Sylvia 2.0 over there. Got Rufus 3.0. You got Rosie, which is still alive. Which actually, I gotta stick all of them back in their homes, up in their corners. So we gotta stick her back here, because this is the big girl. She belongs right here, right by the other wolf spider. And we got Rufus 2.0. Of course, Rufus 2.0 is like tinier and fuck. I mean, tinier and fuck. I think Rufus 2.0 is actually... Yep. There he is, guys. Rufus 2.0 is actually right there. You can barely see him, but he's right there. Watch. I'll actually shoo him out. Okay, he doesn't want to come out, but Rufus 2.0 is actually in here. He has an ant. He has... Well, oh, there he is. Look, guys. There he is. There he is, guys. Rufus 2.0. Look how small he is. He's pretty small. But he'll get big in time. Just let him grow. He's a good boy. I might actually transfer him in one of these small containers. I might transfer her into this. And I might transfer him into something smaller because I know he can probably fit through these holes. She can't. So, yeah. I want to get more of these. But yeah, I want to get through all this, have all this fun with my little creatures that I have. Bring it through. Have all these creatures that I have healthy. Because, of course, I want to have all the things I usually do just bring through. Now this is my biggest creature, which actually I'm going to move around. I'm going to bring out my lovely male. Come on, Fluffy. Come out. Because my snake loves me. My snake's one of my biggest boys. If I can reach him. Come here, big guy. Come here. Hi, buddy. See, this is Fluffy. He's as big as a gardener snake right now, but he's only 2 years old. Not afraid of him. Now, 4 days ago, actually it was pretty darn good, well over a week. When I first got him, he was probably the most vicious snake I have ever picked up. Now look, in 4 days' time, I calmed him down. He's not as fidgety, he's not mean, he's not vicious. He's a sweet, loving reptile. The reason why he was aggressive when I first got him at first is because the first original owners who had him, they fed him in his cage, which is snake keeping rule number 1 is don't feed the snake in its cage. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, always love them. They need affection. If they don't get affection, they get food aggression, they get cage aggression, and they don't want to be touched. When they first had him, they always put their fist like this in the cage, which of course he struck as a hand like this, so they had to go like this. So I trained him a little bit. I actually fed him in. This is my feeding bowl for both snakes because I have a lid that goes with this. I drop mice in the cage in that container, or pinky mice. I actually hand feed them. Hand feeding is also another expression to making them a lot more nicer to you, because they're based off your hand. If you don't feed them by hand, they get cage aggressive. Then it starts getting them more things. He's actually more trusting with me now. He's actually shedded, which is actually a pretty good boy. Used to be a lot darker. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubby. See, he would actually flinch and take off. He would slither away. But he's just a sweet little creature. He's probably one of the sweetest creatures I know. Now, this is the male. He's about almost 3 foot long. He's 2.5 feet long. He's pretty darn big for his age. He's pretty small for his age, actually. He's only 2 years old, maybe older. But he is co-dominant, which that's the actual co-dominant piece I need for my female, because I have an albino pinstripe corn snake, and this is a male corn snake. I don't know if he does have the pinstripe. Okay, he is a male pinstripe corn snake. So he is a male dominant pinstripe corn snake. Each snake is about a $1,400 reptile just because of the pinstripe alone. You can see he's going to be slithering towards you guys. And see, he's just slithering away until he figures out he can't move that far and he can't do anything about it. See, he's just slithering away. This is probably one of my big boys. He's one of my sweet, lovable creatures. Now I'm going to grab his lid. I'm going to move his cage. He is literally in a 5-gallon cage because I can't put him in the 50 right now because the female is a little bit, how can I put this? she's a bit pissy with me right now. She won't let no males in the cage. Of course, I got my snake bag. Got the snake bag just in case I need to transfer them. But I have to transfer them both separately, which is not usually a good thing. Actually, it's a good thing, but I'd rather have them getting used to each other. I gotta find out when the breeding is. I gotta make a whole bunch of this crap because, God forbid, my room's like trash. Because the dogs like to come in here, and I had everything all nice, and dogs decide to come in my room, destroy everything. Luckily, they didn't break out my giant wolf spider, which is Hucklus tolosus. All that fancy stuff. These are my breeder mice that I need for the snake, which is in that bucket. She is way bigger. Last time I known, her tail reached from back there, wrapped all the way around to there when she's fully stretched out. She's a big girl. And of course, we got this rodent. I think that's the male. And right there's the female. I can definitely tell. Because the males are way bigger than the female. But they're both sweet animals. They're both loving. I'm going to be moving you guys right here. Moving both cages. See, hold on. Let me swap the camera, guys. Got that tank with the snake. This tank with the mice. That tank with the big snake. Got the frogs. The bugs. The fish. And of course my plants. This room right here will actually be put up with a whole bunch of decoration walls. I made that. Made that knife. My dad passed that one down to me. I made that whip right there. Yes, I made that 8-foot whip. Took me a year and 4 months. Because I kept going over to my sister's on odd days. And she's the one who helped me. So now we have the cage open. This bucket reveals the big queen. She's our goddess of this tank. He is the god. He's the goddess. She's the goddess. This is my big girl. You don't scare me. You don't scare me. Yeesh. You guys have sandpaper. How you doing, big girl? Oh, stop it. Come here. See, this is my big girl, everybody. She's way bigger than him. You can tell by the size difference by how I hold her. She is literally way bigger. She's my baby girl. She had something on her jaw. She still has something on her jaw, and I don't know what it is. The vet said it's just a bruising, like a mouse biting. It's natural. It'll heal up, but still worry about it. But this is the big girl. Compared to both snakes together, she's way bigger than he is. Which actually, I need to put her in here. Come on, mamas. Drop. No. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to swap you guys over here. I'm going to have to do this. Once I move this rock, right here, I'm going to have to put the snake in here for a second, guys. Because I got a cleaner pin, and she's not wanting to go in the box. See, before I put them in, I'll show you guys there's holes. There's almost 300 holes directly on top of this. So they're able to breathe. There's holes on the sides of the tanks on the actual rim pieces, actually. I want to put holes on the sides, actually, where they can breathe more. I'm going to put her right there. You guys can see her. see, this is hers. She's in a little dog container thingy, dog food container. I actually got to reverse this, which all you have to do is just move this a little bit more, just like that. Because this is actually substrate, which actually you want to, wherever I put the bottled water. Squirt bottle. I need the squirt bottle. You want to damp it down, but you don't want to damp it too much. Because this right here will keep moisture. Moisture is what you need for this. This is what you call coconut substrate. For having reptiles, this is actually really good. Same with Reptile. This is Reptile Prime right here, which is all it is wood chipping. Cedar wood chipping. All you do is you just do this. You pat that down just a little bit more with your own hand. Make sure it's not too damp, because if it's too damp, it sticks to you. And that can hurt the reptile as well. You don't want that. You want her gently calm and southern. I make sure all my creatures are loved, cared, and everything. I take care of my animals. And see, there's the home. There's the snake home. I'm gonna push that over a little bit more. Make sure she has clean water, which she does. She's not pushing everything around. Now, I still want to take this piece right here where the middle piece is, because underneath it there's a split. This right here is ported up. I want to take this tank and I want to split it right in the middle. One side hers, one side his. He has a bigger cage than that, but I think he feels better in that small cage, because snakes like to be confined because they curl up. Let's see how grouchy she is right now. You guys hear that? She's trying to say, hey, I don't want to get picked up. I'm calm in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let her slither herself down. That tank is 2 foot long. Actually, yeah. Here, I'll compare it to my forearm. I'm barely touching it. She is a big girl. She's probably one of the biggest girls I have in this room. Then we decide to go here. Go like this. Lock the cage just like so. Turn that light on. So she has this side. So it's a lot brighter. So she can come out more. Hold on. Got it. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, Mom's calling me for supper, and I'm just gonna completely ignore it because I'm in the middle of a video. Every single time I get into the middle of a video, she calls me for something, and I'm just gonna ignore it. Because, yeah. I also got this. What it says, it's always remember you are brave, that thank you, believe, strong within you, seen. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. It's a very good dog tag. But yeah. Now usually some people don't do this. I mess with the rodents. because I show them also love. Come on. This is a male. Now, most people won't pick up a mouse right after a snake, or a snake pick a mouse up, then pick a snake up, because the mouse is like food for a snake, and the snake senses that. Now, that's only if you feed them and the snake's ready to feed. Next Thursday is actually their feeding time. This is my good male. He's the one who actually loves to be petted. This is the one I'll actually keep, because this is the one who repopulated my female. So I'll just put him back down. I'll pick this male up. Same with this one. This one loves being pet. Oh wait, actually no. This is my good male. Is this? Let's see. We're just gonna squeeze it around. Kiss the rodent, and make sure their cage is clean, which actually they need their cage clean today. So when I go through and I clean their cage, I'm just gonna clean their cage, put it above like this. Each there's the 55, the 10-gallon, and the 5-gallon. It has a snake in it, which I'll show you guys. Snakes are not always primitive creatures. Come here, big guy. Snakes are really not that primitive. Come on. Come on. See, he's really not that primitive. It's actually very sweet. Hold on, guys. I gotta swap the camera. I thought I swapped it. See. Come on, let go. Thank you. See, I just held a mouse with this hand. Snakes are not aggressive, especially since he doesn't eat live mice. He eats dead mice. He eats pinkies. See, watch. He does not care if I kiss him. Does not care, because the reason being is he's happy. Happier the snake, the better they are. That's one thing. Happier the snake, the better they are. The better they are, the happier the snake. Just saying. That's a good thing to have. A mad snake is not a good snake. A mean snake is not a good snake. My brother has a ball python. Pythons are not supposed to be aggressive species. Somehow, he turned the species and made it evil. Now, these guys are not even supposed to be mean at all. They're not supposed to be aggressive, mean, anything. They're supposed to be sweet. They're actually like gardener snakes. Gardener snakes are more corn snake-like than anything. You got a milk snake and a king snake. A milk snake is a venomous type, and a king snake is not. That's why I got with corn snakes, because if I got a king snake and it looked like it had yellow, if red touches yellow, it's a deadly fellow. If red touches black, it's a friend of Jack. If I would have got one of the venomous ones, of course, I would be killing it, because I don't like venomous creatures. Now, sometime, I'm going to sit on my bed, sometime in a few weeks or so, my friend Chloe is going to be bringing me a scorpion, a black Siberian scorpion, what I've been looking for months and years. I used to have one. His biggest size was, well, I'll compare it to something. His body was as big as this. His stinger, he was probably well over a good foot. The reason being, because when he got to a certain size, about 6 inches, god damn, freaking speech impediment. Once he got over 6 inches, they start eating mice and other creatures. And that's what I did. Well, once I contain the creature, once I contain him and actually get him a good home, because supposedly scorpions are supposed to be in sand. So actually, this scorpion is going to need this type of reptile prime, which is coconut fiber, earth fiber, which is good for all different creatures, bugs, reptiles, for God's sake, crabs. But when I go and move it out of the cage, I'm definitely going to be wearing some seriously thick gloves. I'm actually thinking about this might be humane to them, but I'm actually going to take the stinger and I'm going to remove the venom piece out of it because, yeah, of course, that's not a good thing. Because scorpions, the smaller they are, the deadlier they are. The bigger they are, the less deadlier they are. That's how scorpion terminology actually goes. The bigger they are, the less dangerous they are. The smaller they are, the more dangerous. Because the reason being they say that is because babies don't know how to control their venom. So when they stab you, they release every single ounce of their venom. Once a male or a female full-grown scorpion stings you, they release a certain amount. And of course, it slowly kills you. But if it doesn't kill you, you're one lucky person. But yeah, I can't wait to get a scorpion. I'm happy about that. We got new fish, which are down in the 33. We got 2 puffer fish and a whole bunch of platies. The neon tetras we had are in there. We lost one because of the puffer fish, and I got a toothache, which well. But the puffer fish, keep telling my dad, they're aggressive species. I know my animals and I know my things. I can take the most meanest creature and tame it. I have 2 wolf spiders. 2 wolf spiders. Actually, I have 3 because I have a male and 2 females. The male is only about that big. The biggest female is as big as my thumb. The other one is probably half the size of my thumb. But the one that's half the size of my thumb, which is Rosie, if you look in the old videos, she is a year and actually now 5 months old. The other wolf spider has to be well over 2 years old and has to be pretty damn good eaten to be that big. Known its survival. I found that one actually at my aunt's house when we were going outside and she had a smoke, and we went to go back inside and we seen it on the porch section. It was just sitting there, and I was like, let's catch it, because she wanted to kill it, and I said no, they deserve to live. So I caught it, tamed it, but I still need a name for this giant spider, this big girl right over here. If you guys have a good name for it and not something stupid, go ahead and name her, because she needs a name. And she's almost done with her food. Of course, we got more food here. Of course, we got Clyde. Clyde likes his new bedding. He already made a tunnel. Jesus. But yeah, Clyde really likes his new bedding. He's enjoying it. Diablo's enjoying his new bedding, which, yeah, Diablo's really enjoying his new bedding because he can burrow. He's in a cylinder tube. This is the male wolf spider I've been talking about, which actually he's eating, everybody. He's eating. That's what I want to see. That's the male, everybody. He's very, very tiny. I don't want to disturb him, so I'll set him back. I'll set him back in the thing. Of course, we have a jumping spider. She caused a little commotion of trying to escape. I caught her, threw her back in, all that eccentric. So we got the three main creatures that I know. That needs to go over here. That's food. But yeah, we got the house centipede, got the big wolf spider, and we got Rosie. And we got the two crippled frogs that I'm actually trying to find homes for because it's getting harder and harder to find food for them. See, she's right here. That's Lucky. Now, Puggy is a different frog. Actually, I think Puggy's hiding. Or probably eaten by this one. See, that's Lucky. I can't afford to keep him. I want to get an African bullfrog. An African bullfrog would eat that and anything I drop in the cage. Plus, this coconut substrate I have, if I moist it down enough and do all that fancy stuff, we can have all that fancy smancy eccentric stuff. But until then, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Dragman King. I hope you guys like this video. Peace out.